That's the reason why we want to make sure that we actually have the YouTube in there, so that I know that you all are very conscientious students.
video off color.
Should we start, Vinayakji?
Yes. Let's start.
Okay. All right. Namaste, everyone. And thank you for joining for our makeup class, which we missed last Sunday. And Vinayakji, we are getting used to having this weekly session. So definitely, the presentation that you sent was very useful, and especially that particular one, because it somewhat had a little bit piece of the whole thing that maybe you're going to be doing in our 12-week session. So it touched on all the points of what we are going to be learning. So thank you so much for the presentation. And I think all of you are on the group chat, which really helps a lot, because then this communication is there. And we do try and provide all the information through emails and things like that, but sometimes it gets missed. Then it's very easy for you all to reach out to us and tell us, and so that we can share that information to you as well. And then Mr. Kamath also just now said that he was very happy to get the recording of the session. So we are going to try and do the post the recording session, and eventually we are going to be putting it in YouTube so that it's easy access for all of you. So, that's what we have been doing. But We Serve Canada really wants to welcome each and every one of you. Thank you so much for joining, for being part of this great session that we are going to be doing, and a huge learning for all of us. And I want to thank Vinayak ji, our Guru ji, our, from Sangeet Bharati, who has been very instrumental, and it's been very gracious of him to come forward and do this session for us from all your, I know times are very, very busy for each and every one of us, but for you to take out the time from your busy schedule to have all these sessions, we really want to thank you for that. And I think I'm going to hand it over to you, Vinayakji, to take it forward for today's session, which is exploring ragas mindfully.
Thank you so much, Anuji. Thanks for this opportunity to share my drop of my knowledge in the ocean. So I would love to share with this community, especially my favorite community is seniors community. That's I always feel blessed and enjoy the company. This today's session, yes, it's going to be exploring ragas. So just would like to share. Hope you all can hear me properly.
Yes, Guruji.
Thank you. Okay. So just trying to link the last we did, that was just knowing about the tals, different tals here, and then raga, chakra, everything. We went through them all. So this week we are going to learn little more about the ragas. Uh, Ragas in Hindustani classical music are they are the expression of the emotion, unlike in Carnatic. So it is bhava expression through our khayals or the bandish or gat through them. So here vocal and instrumental music, I'm just trying to rephrase them. Hindustani classical music is performed both vocally and instrumentally. Vocal music, known as khayal, is highly regarded and considered the most expressive form. Instrumental music is also popular, with instruments such as sitar, sarod, tabla, sarangi, flute and violin being commonly used. So tabla, pakawas, they are all percussions, and the remaining ones are independent instruments used in raga, exploring the raga. Gat and bandish. The gat is a composition or fixed musical theme that serves as a foundation for improvisation. These are all small bandish, their compositions. So it consists of melodic patterns set to specific raga and tal. Bandish refers to the specific type of gat that includes lyrics. Just to point, there are bandish which are without lyrics too. They are called tarana, which they are based on the bowls of tabla. Sometimes there are mix of bandish words, and then pakawas bowls, and then sargams, and then tabla bowls. They are called chaturanga. So there are a mix of all these things too, like lyrics and the bowls of the words, syllables of tabla too. So Hindustani classical music is deeply rooted in spirituality, with focus on creating the profound emotional experience for both performer and the listener. It requires extensive training, dedicated practice, and a deep understanding of various musical elements to master this art form. It's a lifelong process. So in addition to this, so is everybody okay? Okay, everybody able to hear me properly?
Yes.
Yes,
Okay.
yes, yes.
Thank you. I just was confirming. I have listed about 7-8 ragas as beginners ragas. So these beginners ragas are like Bhupali, Bhimpalasi or Bimpalasi, Bhageshri, Khamaj, Kafi, Des, Durga, Yaman. They have their own aroh avroh structure, their chalan. Some got the simpler chalan, some got little vakra chalan. So some are set for the afternoon, some are set for the early evening, some are for the night. Like Bimpalasi is for the afternoon raga, and Desi is for the night. So the evening Yaman Kalyan, and after that the Durga Bhupali. So these kind of time cycles are there, which I had shown in my previous slide over here. So like what timing, like there are 8 prahars. 8 prahars are allocated their ragas in their timing. So this was there too. So now, to begin with, I just want to pick up the raga Bhupali. If anyone would like to volunteer following me, I will take someone after I do a little bit of presentation at the beginning. Hope you all can hear my Tanpura.
Yes, we can hear.
Yes, we can hear.
I am setting it for A scale. Maybe. Okay. So Rag Bhupali. Few information about Rag Bhupali. It's a family. It's from the family of Kalyan. We call that as a thought in our system. In Carnatic, it's the family is called Melakarta. There are 72. We have 10. And Vadi, the most prominent swar of this rag, Gandhar, Ga, Samvadi, Daivat or Dha, Jati Odav. Odav means 5 swaras in the Aroha, 5 swaras in the Avroha. Singing time, early night, beginning of night, or Varjaswara, Ma and Ni. Varja means the omitted notes, Ma and Ni. They are not to be sung in this raga. There are very close ragas for these two. I will come to that later. In the beginning, the mood of this raga, Shant, Prashant, calm, serene. This is a very popular, widely used all over the world. You can hear this raga in Japan, in China, or in North America. The form might vary, but it's the same pentatonic 5 swaras in this. In Carnatic, it's called Mohana. In Hindustani, Bhoop or Bhupali. So, Aroh and Avroh, just to introduce. The identification of raga is basically from the pakad, which is a very popular phrase of this raga. Sadha, sa, re, ga, pa, dha, pa, ga, re, sa. You might have already noticed it's a very calm, mellowfully flowing, and it's in a constant incremental swaras. So this come to our mind with the special effect of soothing. Anytime you listen to the Bhupali, you feel so good about it. You might sing, you might heard this same tune in Japan or China too, like tin 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 tin. It's a folk tune kind of thing in eastern part of our world. Similarly, in any part of this, if you go, this is very, very, very popular. Sa pa dha pa ga re sa re dha sa. I mentioned a moment back, there are very close ragas associated with the same swaras. One is Deskar, same swara, Sarigapada Sa, but the importance varies. Here the Vadi is Gandhar, Samvadi is Dhaivat. Deskar, the reverse. Vadi is Dhaivat, Samvadi is Gandhar. Means the most important swar, Vadi, is placed towards the higher part of the octave or the saptak, which is Uttarang we call. Lower part of the octave saptak we call this Purvang. Bhupali se Purvang Pradhan, means it is lingering around the first half of the saptak. Sa re ga pa ga pa re ga 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 sa re dha sa. Whereas Deskar sa da 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 sa pa ga pa da pa dha pa ga ga da pa ga pa da pa da sa pa re ga sa da 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 sa pa ga. So it is towards the Uttarang. One more raga, Shuddha Kalyan, which thin Kanaswaras are applied to these same swaras. Sa re ga pa da sa da pa ga de. I did. Sa da pa ga sa ni da pa ma ga re. So me and Ma were just brushed and then rested on dha and ga. So sa ni da pa ma ga re ga da pa re sa ga pa da sa. If you don't know the difference, probably you might end up using those notes too. So it's important to know even the slightest variation of our own saptaswaras, so that we properly use the ragas and in its purest form possible. So now coming back to the Bhupali, excuse me. I have given some alap in the bottom. Alap are the expansion of the raga, or it's creating or setting the mood of the raga in proper place to the performer as well as to the listener. they are mostly through the akar, or sometimes we call them our Indian vowels, 6 vowels, a, e, u, a, o. So these through. Suppose if I have to sing the first alap, it would be sa re ga re ga sa re sa dha sa. The same thing in akar. One more I will do. Ga re sa ga pa ga ga pa dha pa ga re sa dha pa da sa. Third one, I will do it in the akar. So far, this is just the alap of this raga and expanding to the entire scale of this raga. So, okay. I'm going to present the Chota Khyal. Chota Khyal is a shorter time duration of a bandish, being sung usually on Madhyalai, medium tempo, or towards the faster tempo. Try to grasp the bandish, how it flows with its lyrics and its swaras. That's what you need to focus at in the beginning, because this is a very beginning raga. So the melody, the lyrics, the swaras, the laya, and the tal. This is set to teen tal, which has 16 beats. So you might have already gone through this teen tal. So in the bottom, dha dhin dhin dha dha dhin dhin dha dha teen teen ta titta dhin dhin dha. 16 beats. This bandish starts from 7th matra. So the performer need to watch out that 7th matra when singing them. The sthai and the antara, you see two portions. Sthai is the first half, antara is the second half. this is towards, later part of the music has kept Sthai and Antara. Before we used to have Sthai, Antara, Sanchari phrases of lyrics too, but now mostly the compositions are based in Sthai and Antara, Sthai and Antara, so two halves. So this Sthai starts on 7th matra, whereas the Antara starts on 9th matra. I just will choose my tempo like 110 beats per minute. So I hope you can hear the tabla sound here. So the tabla cycle starts from first matra, right here. Dha din din da, dha din din da, dha tin tin ta, titta din din da, dha din din da, dha din din da, dha tin tin ta, titta din din da. Yes, you can make out the same sound on the tabla, electronic tabla. Of course, this is the electronic tabla. Usually, the acoustic percussion is being accompanied. Also, it's being derived from the same sound. So the 7th matra is going to be Sakhi Madhura. Let me sing the swaras involved in this first one. Ga pada sa dha pa ga re sa sa ga re pa ga ga. Ga pada sa dha pa ga re sa sa ga re pa ga ga. Ga re pa ga pa. Sadha sa sa pada sadha pa ga re pa ga pa. Sadha sa sa pada sadha pa ga re ga pa dha sadha pa ga re sa sa ga re pa ga ga. Sadha sa 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 re sa pa ga 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 pa. Sadha sa 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 re sa dha 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 sa sa re re sa re ga re sa da pa dha 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 sa sa re re sa re ga re sa da pa ga re ga pa pa. Sadha sa pa da sa dha pa ga re ga pa pa. Sadha sa pa da sa dha pa. Now this was the Sthai and Antara. All the swaras set to the tempo, the cycle time, 16 beat. Now we place the lyrics on these swaras and then make it more expressive to this melody. Dha din din dha dha din. Sakhi madhura madhura murali bajaya. Sakhi madhura madhura murali bajaya. Tan man ki sudha bisarayi sham तन मन की सुधा बिसराई श्याम सखी मधुर मधुर मुरली बजाय सखी मधुर मधुर मुरली बजाय अंतरा आप नचे सब लोग नचावे आप नचे सब लोग नचावे मिल सखियन संग रास रचावे मिल सखियन संग रास रचावे देख देख मन भाए रे देख देख मन भाए रे सखी मधुर मधुर मुरली बजाय सखी मधुर मधुर मुरली बजाय तन मन के सुधा बिसराई श्याम तन मन के सुधा बिसराई श्याम सखी मधुर मधुर सखी मधुर मधुर सखी मधुर मधुर मुरली बजाय I sang the notations set to the tempo, set to the cycle time, tal, the avartans, they keep on going 1 to 16 to 1 to 16 to 1 to 16. So, this is the usual practice of any singing in our Indian, or the cycle time goes on. Either it's in Western or Indian, it doesn't matter. The cycle time goes on. 1 to 4 or 1 to 5 or 1 to 6 or 1 to 8, 16, they go on. The singing is being placed on them. Swaras are set in the first place to the original form. Then I went for making it more little away from the original, expressive. It's suitable to my thinking. So basically the lyrics can be expressed through the melody. Sakhe madhura 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 murali murali bajaya sakhe madhura madhura murali. So what you want to say, so you can express them. Here in this bandish it's a Vrindavan. So Vrindavan and Gopya saying this short bandish. So it's about Shama. Sham is playing his bansuri. So it's one Sakhi saying it to her friend. So it is these kind of expressions. Most of the Hindustani classical music is, the voice of the bandish is feminine. You might wonder why it's so, but I don't know. But most of the times, voice of the bandish is always feminine. It's whether it's a man singing or the woman singing, but the voice is, it's always feminine. In this bandish is no different than that. So it's always like that. So Sakhi saying to another Sakhi, saying that those who can follow the Hindi or the little older Hindi is this. So, Tan man ki sudhu bisarai sham. So, when we hear this bansuri, that's we try to forget ourselves. So, this is the bandish, and then expression of this bandish. So you can already experience, you might have experienced. So it is soothing, it's calm, it's going slow, or the medium. So I took the medium tempo. So here it's going in a very, very moderate tempo. It's not too fast, not too slow. I would go how to make it an expansion of this raga, expansion of this bandish with the same tempo, same tal, but swaras and weaving around the swaras, So, saregapadasa, sadapagaresa. We want to fluently weave through. In the basic thing, we kind of like, I will put the tal. Sakhe madhura madhura sare sadhapa. Sakhe madhura madhura Sakhe madhura madhura sare ga re sa. Sakhe madhura madhura Sakhe madhura madhura sare ga pa da pa. Sakhe madhura madhura Sakhe madhura madhura ga pa da sa re sa da pa ga re pa ga re sa ga re pa ga pa. Sakhe madhura madhura Sakhe madhura madhura ga re sa re pa ga re sa. Sakhe madhura madhura Sakhe madhura madhura. Now, classical music gives us this kind of, softness, the soothing, the harmony, everything, when it goes in phases, like our life, it goes in phases. So when we did the alap without the tal, then we did the alap and then picked up a slower tempo, and then we did the alap in the mandra and the madhya saptak, that is a lower part of the octave, gradually progress towards a high. It develops, it's a journey. We enjoy the journey throughout. So while we listen to it, while we perform this is a journey we are all set for. We have to understand that. So this journey is growing from, it's like a river, from the smallest drop to the stream to the, then it gets accumulated with things and then grows. It's, the journey is, it's beautiful. It's always beautiful. And we experience this through, see, the sthai part is focused on lowers, but whereas the antara part is little higher octave. I'll show you that. Aapne che sab log nachave, aapne che sab sadhap kapadhasa, aapne che sab padare sadhapdhasa, aapne che sab gare sadhare sadhap sadhap dhap gare sa gapad sadhare sa, aapne che sab sadha dhap pagare sa gap gapada padha padasa dhasa dhasa re gare sadasa, aapne che sab log nachave, aapne che sab log aapne che sab aapne che sab aapne che. You do the tan, both tan, everything in the coming. This presentation also varies from little gharana to gharana style too. Some gharanas very vibrant, little action oriented, so they pop up these tanbajis, things in upfront. Sometimes some gharanas they take it very slowly, step by step. So this also, the presentation is little varying upon the gharanas, though it's all Hindustani classical. So I now invite any one of you, if you are interested to sing with me. I would like to sing through, and then you can open your mic and speak, or you can chat. You are volunteering if you are interested.
I can do.
Thank you. Is it Shadaka?
Yeah? Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. Thank you, Shadaka. I'll put the previous slide on this one, so that, so we'll go without the rhythm first. So we'll do the, hope you are able to read it. I should have made it a little bigger before. Okay. Ga pa da sa dha pa ga re sa sa. Shall ga pa dha sa dha pa ga re sa sa.
Ga pa da sa dha pa ga re sa sa.
Ga re pa ga ga. Ga re pa ga ga. Ga pa ध सा ध प ग रे सा सा ग रे प ग ग
ग प ध सा ध प ग रे ग रे प ग ग
ग रे प ग प सा ध सा सा
ग रे प ग प सा ध सा सा
प द सा ध प ग रे
प द सा ध प ग रे
ग रे प ग प सा ध सा सा प द सा ध प ग रे
ग रे प ग प सा ध सा सा प द सा प
Beautiful. G p ध सा ध प ग रे सा सा ग रे प ग ग
प ध सा ध प ग रे सा सा ग रे प ग ग
सखी मधुर मधुर मुरली बजाय
सखी मधुर मधुर मुरली बजा
तन मन की सुधा बिसराई श्याम
मन मन की सुधा बिसराई श्याम
तन मन की सुधा बिसराई
श्याम
सखी मधुर मधुर मुरली बजाय
सखी मधुर मधुर मुरली बजा
Now the antara pa ga 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 pa sa dha sa 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 re sa
pa ga 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 pa sa da sa 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 sa.
I hear two people singing. It's good. You can mute and sing. Shardaka, just you keep yourself unmuted. Yeah, I will come to the other volunteers. To everybody is most welcome to participate. Pa ga 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 pa sa dha sa 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 re sa.
Pa ga 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 pa sa da sa 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 re sa
Dha 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 sa sa re re sa re ga re sa dha pa
dha da dha da sa sa re sa re sa dha pa
ga re ga pa pa sa dha sa pa da sa dha pa
ga re ga pa pa sa da sa pa da sa da pa
ga re ga pa pa sa dha sa pa da sa dha pa
ga re ga pa pa sa da sa pa da sa da pa
आप नचे सब लोग नचावे
आप नचे सब लोग जावे
मिल सखियन संग रास रचावे
मिल सखियन संग रास रचावे
देख देख मन भाएरी
देख देख मन भाएरी
देख देख मन भाएरी
देख देख मन भाएरी
मन भाएरी
मन भाएरी
सखी मधुर मधुर मुरली बजाय
सखी मधुर मधुर मुरली भजा
Beautiful.
Thank
Thank
you
you
so
so
much.
much, Sharmika.
Thank you so much.
It was. I hope you all could follow along with Shardaka. So it was phrase by phrase. So Sthai and Antara in the swaras and then the wordings. Of course, I could not put the tal to it because it needs little more coordination between the tal when I sing and then when you sing from your end. So you need to have the same platform, same digital tabla, so then we can match. And then of course the listener might not get it correctly, but the learner and the teacher gets it. Like I can see you are singing on rhythm or not, and you can listen me singing on rhythm. So that's how you can coordinate. So I have more on this one, but I wouldn't make an attempt to go there today. But probably with the examples of tomorrow's workshop, I might face it too, so that I will use this as an example for tomorrow's demonstration. So these are all tal basically. So this is based on faster tempo and based on the same bandish or based on same lyrics. I just will glimpse to a couple of them, like just for I will have some time, I think. Yeah. So Sakhe madhur madhur gapada sa pada sa re gare sa sa da pa gare sakhe madhur madhur sakhe madhur madhur paga dha pa sa da re sa gare sa da pa gare sa sakhe madhur सखे मधुर मधुर सारे गरे रे ग प ग ग प द प प द सा सखे मधुर मधुर सखे मधुर मधुर Sakhe, I'll go to the 7. Madhura Madhura Murali Bajaya Gagare Gare Sare Ga Pa Pa Gare Gare Ga Pa Ga Pa Da Pa Dha Sa Da Sa Re Sa Da Pa Gare Sa Re Sakhe Madhura Madhura मधुर मुरली बजाए. So this was a presentation and the journey of presentation actually. So from you might have captured everything. So slow to medium to fast. Of course, I haven't gone to the drut or the ati drut. I wouldn't attempt in this one, but yeah, there are possibilities to go faster and more energetic. It's while it is calm and soothing, also can be energetic. So that's what is the specialty of the music. So it is calm, peaceful, everything, but it also is very, very energetic at times. So it gives the strength, it gives the peace, it gives the stability. So it's kind of like I experience this every time. I hope it gives the same experience or the different. It also again depends on the person to person, time to time, and situation to situation. But its effect is mostly the similar, and slight variations could be there, but it's most of the times it's intended to give the similar effects irrespective of the time, place, or the situation we are. Thank you all for listening to me. I hope I could take a couple of questions if you are in the session. Anything related to this presentation or this session particularly?
Okay. I have a question.
Yes, sir.
The tal and melody. Now, if you focus on tal only, then it becomes, for me, it becomes a wordy. Then if you bring the melody, and I think I'm going to lose the tal. How does that? How do you combine those two together like that? Yeah.
Beautiful question. Most of the people do face this. Initial to start with, we introduce the melody, and the moment we introduce the rhythm, so that is when little we become kind of like, some people do get panic too, but we become aware of the rhythm. So just to be aware of the rhythm, so to understand the rhythm, the language of rhythm, this is one of the things we need to make an effort. What does the language, this rhythm is saying? So it is going, suppose in this case I took Tintal 16-beat cycle, so it is going in 4 divisions of 4 beats, so 4 4s are 16. So in this case every division has got 4. If we make it simpler way, we have 2 8s. If we make further detailed, we have 4 4s. If we make further, we have 8 2s. Okay. Why I'm saying this is, this particular bandish started on 7th matra, 7th beat. So we have to travel from the beginning till the 6th matra, and dha dhin dhin dha dhin saki. So we have to understand the language of this bowl and get ourselves used to it. We have to listen to the tabla bowl, we have to understand the bowl, syllables, whatever is there, different tals different, and then their divisions. Some tals division are different. If it is a 8 matra division, so 8 matra can be 2 matra each of 4 divisions. It can be 4 matras of 2 divisions. It can be 3 plus 3 plus 2. Can be those two. So these divisions do matter. How they are called chalan of this tal. So they sometimes go variably. So we have to understand this chalan. So that's easier to understand. I hope I answered this. Thank you.
I have a question, Guruji. Krishnamurti. Sir, I have a question. 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 Sir, I have a question
Oh, yes, sir. Yes, sir. Go ahead.
I just want to know, is there any specificity between a raga and a tal? Like Bhupali is always accompanied by teen tal, or it can be accompanied by any other tal?
Any
Like
tal.
any, that matter of fact,
Any tal. It is. They are not. They are not sandwiched together. No. It is always. They have the freedom to go with any tal.
Okay, that's what I want to know, whether Bhupali can be sung with. Yeah.
It can.
So on the bandish, you mean? It is related with the bandish or composition? The tal and rag. How they
exactly? It's depending on the composition. It's a lyrical composition. They have chand. So chand decides which tal is to be picked up. So they have the lyrics has got a flow. So basically, a lyricist or the poet would compose it with the chand. So that chand has got its own, ups and downs. So then they have the dissection, or like so they have the divisions within them. So based on that, you can easily make out, okay, this is suitable for.
Okay, very interesting, very informative for me.
Thank you.
In fact, I was able to recover from one of my books which I purchased in Bombay Airport in 1998. This was in my library.
Wow, that's awesome.
This session made me go back to my library and find this book.
Oh, wow, that's amazing. Thank you so much for being up.
Vinayak,
Thank you very much
sir.
for going back.
Can
to
you
Yes, sir.
hear me?
Thank you, Murtiji. Thank you. Yes, Basuji.
Hi.
Thank you.
I really enjoyed, but I was wondering, how do we, or who determines which matra does the song begin? That I always wondered, because I play a little bit of tabla, as you know. I play by my ear. Whatever I think sounds good, I play.
It's
So
very,
how do you actually determine that?
very,
I always
very
wondered
interesting, very tricky too. It's very tricky. It's again the composer's choice. It's again the composer's choice, because as I said in the previous question, that those lyrics have got the chand in that, so they have the division within. But to choose which comes on some is in our language the first matra.
Okay.
So which comes on some, which has a weightage, which has the weightage out of all these lyrics. So in this case, Sakhi Madhura Madhura, Sakhi Madhura Madhura Murali. Li was the sum. That was the first matra. So for some reason, the composer chooses it should be on first. So it could have been Mu, Murali. No, he said it should be Li. So it's again a very, very free flowing format, so that it's being chosen depending on the composition. Some can be actually, I felt so many times, in so many bandish, they always need not be starting from the 7 or the 9. Some are starting from 4, some are starting from 5, some are 3. Out of this, they vary so much. It's again a composer's choice. That's what I would. Many a times the performer shows it to the accompanist, saying that the moment Kali means that is the first one. Moment the Kali shows the Kali where to pick it up. That is the waving out hand is ninth matra. The clapping is called the Thali, usually on the first or the sum. So we show them on our lap, showing that okay, this is what it is, or we wave it. There are small signals between the we communicate. So
Right.
it is at times it is difficult for the accompanist to where to pick. So they all look sometimes similar. So, but
Sounds familiar. Yeah.
beautiful question.
Oh,
Thank you.
wow. So it is kind of complicated.
It is at times, yes, yeah. But we have to learn them. At times we have to learn them. Yeah, they are not.
Thank you.
No problem. Thank you. All right. Thank you all so much. Hope you enjoyed. I enjoyed as much. We will see. Sorry, Balakrishna ji, you're on mute. I could not hear you. You are waving your hand, but I know you are on mute, but I cannot hear you for some reason.
I think you are on. We can hear you now. Murthy ji, you wanted to say something?
Balakrishna ji.
You can hear me?
Yes,
You can hear me?
Balakrishna ji. Yeah, that was Balakrishna ji. Okay, yeah,
Okay.
yeah, can hear.
Yeah, okay. So I wanted to know, you have used in this bandish the higher scale up to Ga. Is it that Bhupali doesn't go beyond Ga?
Not necessarily. It can
Not
go.
necessarily.
Yeah.
It can go. It can.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I just wanted to.
It has. I mean, it sometimes. Yeah, it is. I mean, the bandish are usually contained in the moderate scale. I mean, it is not too aggressively set up to the high or to the low. Moderately, in the Madhya Saptaka around, based on its chaya. Rag chaya is what? Based on that. If it was to be deskar,
Okay.
it was probably offset towards the higher scale.
The higher scale. Oh.
So this being the Bhupali, it is Madhya or the Mandra. So it is usually so that's why I said it is flowing from, you can see the Mandra to Madhya to Tar. So as the sthai is not taken towards the higher octave. No.
Right, yeah. Okay.
Antara was taken to the higher.
Higher.
Because that follows the sthai. So there is a flow. There is an energy being, transferred from the sthai to antara to next phases. So there is an energy being flown. There is a flow. Music is always flowing.
Oh.
It is, yeah.
No, wonderful presentation. Wonderful presentation. Thank you
Thank
so much. Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you, Vinayak ji, and thank you everyone for joining us. It was a wonderful session. Vinayak ji, one quick question. The presentation that you had posted, the bandish that you were teaching today, it's in that, right?
It is in that.
Yeah, so if anybody wants to practice, they can go ahead and do
Absolutely.
that.